Welcome to week 8 of Amongst Wildflowers. This week focuses on gratitude at the end of the day. In the book How to Train a Wild Elephant, the technique that is brought up is that of a gratitude journal, and to start the week off by, at the end of the day, writing down 5 things that you're thankful for. And while the book mentions how at times this can be difficult for people to start, as the week grows and people continue to open up themselves and cultivate more of a powerful energy towards positive, the list of 5 things grows exponentially until there's an abundance of gratitude in your life. One of the things that I found that throughout the week is that I started taking mental notes of things that I wanted to write down later on in the day that I was thankful for, that I learned, and that helped propel me throughout the day, especially when there were hard times, that these ones kept me going, and I knew to be thankful and grateful that this did happen to me, even if it wasn't ideal or wasn't how I thought the day should go. I realized that that was also somewhat of a gift, that it was life telling me, okay, you need to redirect your energy towards something else, and that even this can be a positive, even though it doesn't seem like a positive now. I started thinking about the people that make me the happiest to be around tend to be the ones that use gratitude for themselves and are thankful and are still human. Like, they still have their moments where things are hard and it shows, and we're all fallible. But the ones that cultivate and build you up and build themselves up and those around them. And there's something that the book mentions as cultivating, and how it's an energetic phenomenon. That which we give energy to grows. You can't fill from an empty cup. You need to give yourself energy, the positive energy, to give back to those that you love and to yourself. If you focus on disaster mongering of this should have been the outcome, this should have been this should have been this, all you're going to end up getting is self-fulfilling prophecy of grief, of pain, of hurt. And one of the things that is hard about that is that it seems artificial at first. And in a way it might be, but it's still yourself telling your mind positive things instead of negative. It's not turning the tables and going back and back and back on this should have been the outcome, this should have been this. It's accepting what has been, and that the only thing that you can change now is how you deal with the present and how you're going to move forward in the future. Getting out of that negative mindset, out of that disaster mongering of that, if I would have done this one thing different, this would have been a different outcome. It's more being grateful for having that circumstance happen to you and seeing it as a positive, or moving it into a positive in some way, so that you can rechannel yourself, refocus it into where you want yourself to be. Not giving weight to that, not giving power to something that shouldn't have any power. It should be your agency, your autonomy, telling it what you need to do and where you want to go and how this is going to be my life. One of the things that was most evident as I continue this week was that the past is gone. That's one of the things that is hard for everybody, to get their mindset out of the past and into the present and just be grateful for that moment. And I really found that throughout this week. There are a lot of changes on my horizon, or seeming to be changes on my horizon coming up, and it's gonna be very challenging and could be life-altering in a sense, but I'm trying to remain present in the now. Not focus on what's going to be there, what happened in the past, letting go of the past, using it as lessons, being grateful for everything I've experienced in the past, but utilizing that in a way that will move me forward and be what I need to be the best possible version of myself. One of the things that happens when we constantly give ourselves that disaster mongering and negative mindset is our mind feels as though it's protecting us, it's keeping us safe. There's danger to be had, this is what it's going to happen, and next step, and it's a blocking of life, a blocking of where we want to actually be. Shifting that power of energy to the positive makes all the difference. You can choose to see an outcome as extremely negative, or you can see it as a learning and growing experience. It's something to be grateful for to get you where you are, or where you want to be. This exercise really brought to light for me the fact that even on my loneliest of days, I have an abundance to be thankful for. I've been given a tremendous support system, as was evident this whole week when I was able to spend 4th of July with friends, old friends and new friends, come home to my hometown and experience time with my family and get to see people and just laugh and grow and have fun with everybody, and not put such a weight on everything that's going on in my life, but just being present in that moment, being grateful for that, and recognizing that things are going to work out how they're going to work out. It's up to me to change my mindset, to see where I want to be and get myself there. Not focus on the past, negative thought after negative thought. focus on those 5 things that I wrote down each night that I was grateful for, and how it grew as the week went on, and how amazing that was that it grew. Life doesn't have to be this sad, self-fulfilling prophecy of negativity, of you telling your mind telling you that this is how it's going to be because this is how it's always been. It doesn't have to be that way. The moment we decide we want to be grateful, we want to lead that gratitude-driven life, is going to change everything. It's going to be that energy that we channel, that energy when things get hard that we are able to cultivate and find within ourselves to propel us forward through the hard times, and see that we've been through hard times before and there are going to be hard times again, but the good times are going to outweigh if we allow our mindset to get us there. What I found is that spending all this time with family and friends this week and just being present and grateful for everything that I've experienced and all of the people that have come in on my life. I have lived many lives already, in a sense. I've lived many places, I've met many people, I've experienced their stories, they've experienced mine in a way. And there's so much more to learn, there's so much more to see, and that's what I'm most grateful for, is the fact that life is wide open. There's so much left to be done, so much left to see. And no matter what comes across, the mindset is going to be the thing that keeps the positive going in my life. That those 5 things, as little as they may seem and kind of strange it might be to start a gratitude journal, it really did make a lot of difference and just pressed pause on everything. It's been an amazing experience, and getting to share that with my loved ones this week has been a beautiful addition to this project. I look forward to hearing your own stories of gratitude and seeing where you take it yourself. And I hope you get out there and enjoy your community and enjoy your friendships and find all the things that make you grateful. I hope you get out there, find your wild.